Hey everybody, happy Monday. It's Coach BK with the Wolfpack Tri Club, Brave Soul Coaching. So, I coach a decent amount of people, and being that I'm a life coach and health coach, I was that first, and a yoga teacher. I did all these softer things first and then became a functional nutritionist and then a triathlon coach. So some of the time I approach these things a little differently. And I don't know what in the world is going on, but in the last couple of months it seems to be incredibly stressful for just a ton of people, friends, family, in my own house, and I see kind of this general theme within the coaching group. And I hope it's not reflected by leadership, but I really do think that there's like solar flares or something jacking around with all the juju. Anyway, there's been a lot of stress going around, and so thus the topic. And mostly I'm just trying to relate it to my life. I'm not trying to air out anybody's dirty laundry. But it just seems to be something that we can talk about right now. We're moving into a new year. Fall's coming. Fall is the time where you're supposed to lose your leaves. The dead branches are supposed to fall off. You don't have leaves to feed, so the tree goes dormant a little bit. You don't have as much sunshine, snow, all that stuff, so the roots become stronger. And so I like to view... I don't do very good at this, but I like to view stressful times as personal growth activities given by God, isn't he funny, to help you learn stuff, which you could relate that to a tree in the fall growing stronger roots, getting rid of stuff that doesn't serve you anymore, like that branch, okay? Anyway. So stressful times, I've seen a lot of people in stressful times, and I've said this kind of metaphor a lot. I'll say her name. She we talk about this stuff all the time. Gina, kind of coming off of some life changes, training for Ironman, and sometimes you get done with the stressful time and, maybe things didn't turn out the way you wanted them to, and you're just sort of kind of like in this position of, And so I was talking to her and thinking about this myself. It's like remodeling your kitchen. It's a horrible, horrible time. It's very stressful. A lot of us really like our kitchens. We like, it's a place of gathering. You make good food and bacon in your kitchen, in your air fryer. Yay. And, you feed your dogs in there and then you trip over them, all that stuff. So, when you're remodeling your kitchen or going through these stressful events, if we were to step back, and a lot of us really focus on the fact that we feel lost, completely overwhelmed, it's just super tired, and we say those words, we say them often. People are like, how are you doing? I'm tired. And when we go and we say, oh, we're fine, I'm just fine. And sometimes when we're really stressed out, some people think that that's a bad thing to say, oh, you're just fine. But I think sometimes it is actually good to not really over-identify with how, yeah, I'm tired, I'm tired. And you just get more tired and more drugged down. Instead of saying, I'm tired, no, I'm fine, I have this. And you might just be lying through your teeth. But maybe you just need to keep pushing. And you're not going to do that if you're just, I'm tired. You're going to go sit on the couch and, I don't know, binge watch something, Breaking Bad. And if you did that, then you would realize that your life isn't as shitty as what you were thinking. So it'd be good anyway. So maybe I'm full of crap. Remodeling your kitchen can be an awful experience, or going through that personal growth can be tough. But if you stop and think about, and those of you that have done Ironman can identify with this, personal growth comes very quickly and I would think kind of effectively because Ironman training breaks you down. takes away, makes you leave, and drop the stuff that is no longer needed because you really can't take care of it. And then so it just kind of like naturally gets left behind. That's kind of cool. But you get broken down enough to where you get an opportunity to rebuild yourself. You have a whole bunch more room. You're not carrying around that stuff anymore. And so when you're going through these stressful times, try hard to not over-identify and just feed the heck out of life is crappy and I'm struggling. You might be struggling, but at a certain point in time, you need to stop feeding it and you need to stop, whatever. And so one of the first things that I like to do is saying, okay, what in the world is my lesson? So I'm looking at my kitchen that I'm remodeling. Where do I need to focus? It's completely tore up. What are the foundation things that I need to focus on and make sure that are completely good to go? I want to build a good kitchen later. I don't want it to fall apart later. I don't want to finish the work and it not be freaking amazing or not work at all because I forgot something or I didn't take the time and I rushed through one thing. So making sure your plumbing is good, making sure the wiring is good, making sure your foundation is solid. So when you're going through personal growth, making sure your faith is on point, making sure that you are still your number one fan, making sure that you have other number one fans, making sure that you're reaching out and, getting help when you need to, instead of hiding from things or withdrawing, stuff like that. I do that a lot. It's tough. It's really tough. We have kind of a bad habit of not admitting when we are struggling because we view it as a weakness and that people are going to judge us that we don't have all our shit together. Well, whatever. Welcome to the party. So remodeling your kitchen or going through personal growth, focus on the things that you really need to focus on. And, find things that feeds that energy and then just keep working, keep going. Don't give up and don't get impatient. Don't buy some cheap cabinets because you have to wait. Don't do that. Just, deal with the kitchen, whatever. Don't be in a rush to go back to your comfortable place in personal growth because sometimes that comfortable place is a bad habit that you had actually left it, when just the blah was, it all blew up and you left it over there, but then you drove back and got it because you were impatient and didn't want to wait. Really good thought. We do it all the time. Instead of being uncomfortable, we want to pick up something that a comfortable habit makes us comfortable. It might not be good for us anymore. Might not be part of that next best version of yourself. So anyway, remodeling your kitchen. Work on the foundation. Don't get impatient. Keep working. Keep going. And if you really do feel like you're super duper tired, ask for help. Because you don't improve and grow and become that next best person, best version of yourself by yourself. You don't do it by yourself. You don't do it by yourself. Okay. So for me, I had a turning point the other day. I was like, okay, fine. I got a new journal. I got a new book. And check it out. I'm doing this crazy thing where I'm actually completely decimating this book. If anybody knows me, this would be like crazy weird because I have like 1 billion books everywhere. I would never dream of ripping stuff out of this book like this, but I'm ripping words out of this book that I really write. I'm putting it in this this journal and I'm writing it, and the journal has a very specific person, and I'm actually sharing it with somebody else, and that other person is putting stuff in the book too. So number 2 thing I want to talk about is getting an avatar. Google Amazon, search on Amazon for an avatar and buy the heck out of it. So when you're super duper tired and you feel like you don't have enough stuff, you can use an avatar to get you through it. Fake it till you make it, baby. If you need to go buy Xena Princess Warrior avatar stickers, do it. Or, oh my gosh, not cheeseburger stickers, not these, but like Wonder Woman. When I put these in my training journal, they're kind of as a point of as an avatar. So when I look at it, I'm like, oh yeah, I can be Wonder Woman. I've been Wonder Woman before. I know how to do Wonder Woman. Oh, that's right. Shit, I forgot. Namaste, silly goose BK. Pull your panties up. You know how to do that. I stick it in my journal and I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. Because we get so centered on, oh, I'm tired, and oh, this is bad, and it's all stressful. And we sort of pick up the victim role a little bit. Poor me. We throw ourselves a pity party. I do it all the time. Little mini pity parties all the time. And it's okay, I guess. But, it's not part of how I want to roll. So, working on that. Less pity parties, more Xena Princess Warrior. Because teenagers will suck the life out of you, so you need more Wonder Woman. And nowadays life is tough. So I should stop bagging on the teenagers because life is tough. And social media is tough. And learning how to be a good human being anymore is super, super duper tough. So I take some of that back about the teenagers. Just a little bit of it. So buy your avatar on Amazon. You could print it off. Or you could go to freephotos.com and you'll get 85 free prints every month. And so you could find yourself an avatar picture and you could print 85 of them up. And you could stick them in your car. Oh, that would be funny. You put them in your bathroom. You could tape them everywhere. I think your people would think you lost your mind, but it'd be kind of funny. Anyway, avatar. Barbie booty workouts, aka getting stronger in your core and glutes and hamstrings. I've been giving out some workouts on that, and our team does them all the time. They are fabulous, not fabulous, funny, not funny, but they are very effective. So if we want to swim faster, we want to bike faster, we want to bike better, we want to hill climb better, we want to run faster, we want to run without IT problems, X, Y, and Z. And if we want to not pee when we cough, we will do Barbie booty workouts. So be on the lookout for those. And just a gentle plug for this program that we're doing. Jennifer Lynn and I at the Shine Lab and my group as well, we have put together this mind-body transformation program, and we're putting together all of this stuff with some excellent nutrition stuff as well. So just amazing stuff, how to really kind of cut through the bad habits, spruce up some things, set some goals, get to work, because there really isn't an off season. That's funny. That's the biggest funny. There's not off life. If you're taking off life, you're going to get left behind in the house, and the laundry's going to get piled up, and your kitchen is never going to get done. There's really never an off season. Anyway, in my book. I think that's all I wanted to say. And just to inspire you guys to, if things are difficult, if you're stressed out, message somebody, talk to somebody. Be open to their feedback and what they have to say, and hopefully they will share their juju with you if you need some, or if you just need to chat and drop some of your own. That's great too. So anyway, don't feel like you are alone in your struggles, because you are not. You are not alone in your struggles. Everybody's got their struggles. Some people just don't show it, or it's not that apparent. But please know that life is tough, and you're not alone. You're never alone, and I will always be open to chatting with anybody if they need anything. So anyway, that's all I have to say. Namaste, people. Rock out this week. The weather is gorgeous. Get out and bike. Love you all. Namaste.